Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Oh, all right. Hello. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the new segment of the page. This is the universal. Can you hear me? I don't even know if you can hear me. Hopefully, you can hear me. This is. All right. This is the universal book club. All right. Today, we're going to be looking at this show Blueface and Sharp. This is from Sharp Tank. This is a podcast hosted by Sharp, coolest podcast in the world. So he says, um, if you don't know who Sharp is, Sharp he was a pimp from Las Vegas. You might have seen him on the Underbelly, White Underbelly, another YouTube channel. If you want to know his story, you can go there. And now he's at No Jumper page where he has his own show. And along with the show that we'll be watching, well, this segment of the show that we'll be watching, we are going to be cross referencing this show with this book. This In the Company of Women, written by Pat Heim. I think this was around 2003, I believe. Don't quote me. Pat Heim, Susan A. Murphy, and Susan K. Gallant. Um, and yeah, we're going to get into this because it was a very interesting episode. And I was like, you know what? I need to make this video. And listen, listen, I'm not, it doesn't even have to do with me. The video makes itself. And then the book describes itself. So this is going to be easy for me. We're just going to go back and forth and then we're going to call it a day. So let's get started. Okay. To get started, 3 women. There was actually 9 women, 10 women on the show. These are all girls from Blueface show, Blueface House. I don't know if you've seen any clips online, but these are girls from that. This is like season 4. Um, so they all came on the show. If you saw this, you already know what's about to happen. But for those not, we're going. This is the third set of women that we're on. These are the last 3, and this is where we're going to touch on this. I think this is going to be very, very relevant in regards to the book. So we have Anna, Amara, and Draco, and then across from them, you can't see him right now. Is Sharp. You'll see him soon. All right. So before we get into the video, let's get into this book. Let's just talk about this book real quick. In the Company of Women. In the Company of the Woman, Pat Heim. This was in the early 2000s. This is everybody, getting on their corporate grind. Um, More women in the workplace. I mean, this has been a trend since the 60s onwards. Maybe in the 40s since World War II. Excuse me. World War II. More women working in the entering the workforce, building, etc. So you know, if you live in America, you know what I'm talking about. In a company, a woman was made so that you could have a roadmap to dealing with women in the workplace. Did I say in the workplace a woman? In the company a woman. I don't know what I just said. Hey, this is my first time going live. Work with me. Um, so yeah. So let's just get into in the company a woman, describing women in the workplace, describing women how they more not just women. Let me backtrack, but communicating with women, the communication of women, which is very important. Let's see why it's important. If you have a book, if you know how a book, you can find it online. It's very easy to find PDFs. We're gonna go to page 6. It's in the introduction. Excuse me. In the introduction, and the first page, page 6, and then we're. Oh man, hold on, y'all. My setup is weird. I cannot see my screen. Shit. There we go. For now. All right. In the company of women, page 6. So page 6. This is just an introduction. I'm going to be just throwing things in there just to put them in your mind before we watch this first clip that we're about to watch. These bullet points, if you can see my cursor that we're going to look at, I'm going to go through them. I'm not going to read the paragraphs. We're just going to read the titles. These are different problems that can come up if you're not communicating or if you're not being, if you're not, first live, and this is how it's going, first live. Okay, all right. Bullet points. This is how what you should be looking for. These are all these bullet points. They're going to show if you're having troubles in your communication with the woman in your workplace. So let's look at these for a second. Gossip. We all know what gossip is. We all know. I'm just going to go through gossip, spreading rumors, and divulging secrets, publicly making insinuating and insulting comments, undermining or sabotage, purposely snubbing and withdrawing friendship. Um, I'm sure we all familiar with this. We're familiar with this with since school, but are we? Do we have the tools to deal with these things? Why is this important to the video? These women, two layers, one layer. All these women are living in the same house with Blueface. So this is their life. They're dealing with this on a day-to-day basis. They even say in the show that they've been doing all this. They've been fighting. They say it's like a jailhouse. Another level is the environment that they're in right now, the podcast environment, the show environment, the studio, No Jumper Studio, Sharp Show. All right. Actually, I have my copy right here. I'm going to use that instead. Okay, so we got this down. These are the problems. You can say we're starting off negatively. We're not starting off negatively. We're just getting the picture. Okay? So those are the signs that the communication is not right when you're in the company of women. Let's go forward. Let's go forward to page 21. Oh, got to borrow the book again. Hold up. First live. Don't judge me. First live. This first time. Page 21. Okay, what we have here, the golden triangle: relationships, power, and self esteem. This triangle, this pyramid, this is the building blocks for relationships with women. This is what they hold their relationships together with. This is the glue. This is the glue that leads to successful relationships when it comes to women. But let's go into these words: power, relationship, self esteem. Might as well, let's get a definition of these words before we get into this video. Power. Definition. Okay, let's see. Power: the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially in a as a faculty or quality. Faculty. Okay. The power of speech. The capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. Okay. So that means this is external. This is if you can apply your will to things externally, things outside of yourself. What's the next word? You got power, relationships. Let's look at relationships. Relationship definition. Relationship definition: the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. State of being connected by blood or marriage. All right, so this is just, the human condition. We need people, the groups, group thought, group feelings, all of that stuff, all that good stuff. Group consciousness, whatever you want to say. Esteem, self esteem definition. Okay, self esteem: confidence in one's own worth or abilities. Self respect. So this is not outward, this is inward. This is how you feel about yourself. This is when you're all alone and all you have is your mind. How do you feel about yourself? When you look in the mirror, how do you feel about yourself? Okay, so we got that down. So let's look at that. Let's look at that pyramid again. Power, self esteem. See there at the bottom. So you have power. So you're in a relationship. How much power you have, how much self esteem you have, controls how controls what the relationship will be. Making a pyramid. Simple. Simple. All right. Let's look at this video now.
Great.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Imara.
Imara?
But the name that Blue
Imara.
gave me is Zilla.
Is Zilla?
Zilla.
Why you think he gave you that?
Because
Because why?
that's where I'm from. So
That's where you from.
yeah.
I don't know.
Where is that? I mean, I'm trying to
I'm
figure
just
it
from
out.
I'm just from Sacramento, California.
There we
you
go.
feel me?
Say Sacramento,
Like if
California.
you from
Just from
Sac, you
Sacramento.
know what it is, and you know what it ain't. I'm from Sacramento, California, Oak Park to be exact.
And when
They
we gonna
don't
watch
really
this, look
fuck
at
with us
everybody.
like
Just
that, so.
you want to look at
You hear,
who's
it ain't
talking,
about the ones that know you.
how
You
they
hear introduce
talking,
you to the ones that don't.
Okay, cool, yeah.
body
Look
language.
at me.
Body language is very
Right here.
important. Boom, right
You
there.
know what I'm
Look at
saying? I
me.
got you. Pass her the
Give me
mic
your
real quick. I
attention.
got her. What's your name, sweetie? And where you
Keep
chiming
watching.
in from?
My name is Santana. The name
Santana.
given to me is
Santana.
Leo.
Leo.
I'm from Sacramento, California as well.
Okay, I guess they all have
Hey, man,
nicknames.
got people
Leo.
up in here, sacking the
Yeah.
motherfucking
Give it
building.
names.
Period.
Baby girl, what's your name? Where you chiming in from?
Hey y'all, my name Draco. My blue girl's name is Quay.
Quay.
It's for Aquarius.
Aquarius.
I am from the 757, but I just moved to Florida,
Oh, okay. What part of Florida?
Tampa.
Tampa. Tampa,
Tampa.
cool. A lot of dough down through that motherfucker. So let me ask you, what made you want to get on and do something like this?
Because my sister said it's lit. She was here before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what brought you?
Yeah.
So you ain't got really no purpose.
She
being on
lied.
there. She lied.
She lied. She
And
made
Why
it
you
up.
say she lied?
Pay
It's
attention.
like prison.
We just
in
gotta
jail
pay
for real.
attention.
Like this is jail. We hide toilet paper on our bunks.
How does
Like
he
this
conduct
bitch steals
himself
toilet paper everywhere
when
we
he's
go.
talking to
You
these
can't
three?
take her nowhere. Honestly,
Very
if
important.
you
We're
got
gonna
toilet
break this
paper
down,
is
but
missing,
these are things you should be looking
through
at,
the
right?
hallway.
Y'all on some county jail
Yes.
shit up in there.
yes.
And look how they interact.
Y'all,
Politics and stuff. is crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all really up in this house
It's gangs
politics.
and stuff and everything.
I have to program.
Whoa.
I swear to
I
God.
have to program. I'm not
Whoa.
lying.
Yeah.
3 the hard way.
3.
You can't.
So-
There's no locked doors.
No
locked doors, no privacy. So if you're taking a shower,
No locked
someone gonna
doors,
walk
no
in, you gotta
privacy.
shit with people in a room. It's really jail.
So if y'all gotta if you run into it, but y'all want to get it up, y'all getting it up right
No,
there.
we're getting the setting
Ain't
of what
nowhere
they're in
to
right
lock
now.
yourself in and
No,
nothing.
no.
Ain't nowhere to run.
Yes.
Damn, it's like a county jail. Y'all up in there making spreads too?
I did.
No.
Who got
I
the
made a
soups? The one?
spread. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
all we eat
All
is
right,
top
all
ramen.
right, all right. So we got that. We get it now. Get what's going on. They introduce themselves. They talk about their environment. Seems like a tough environment. Nah, I wouldn't sign for it. But hey, this is not my business. I feel like you heard everybody's voice. You got the vibe. You got the gist of everybody's vibe. Let's fast forward to some action. I'm gonna skip to 10208. Okay, let's go.
Fuck you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Shit, I'm go.
I went too far. I'm gonna go back a little bit. All right.
The internet is crazy.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you this though.
All right. What's about to come up is about to be a conversation. Conversation not going to go so well. Well, as we're watching, before I get into it, see if you can find it before I even say it. What happened? What was the problem? Let's go.
It was just the fact that I'm looking at fuck what he's talking about. I'm paying attention to what he's doing. You feel me? On top of what he's saying. So when the actions and the words match up, that was enough for me. Like I came on here for exposure. I'm pretty sure we all did. You know what I mean? Like in this time of age, you don't need a job to live. You can make money off your social media account. You know what I mean? Like the internet is crazy.
Okay.
Right,
But that's
I'm
your
gonna tell you
goal.
this, though, right? You gotta understand something. Don't just be one track minded like that. Like always still want to get your game. Because if the internet crashed tomorrow, you're gonna be shit out of luck because that's what your ass always depended on. Get your ass
Sounds
out there and go get
reasonable.
your knowledge. Don't play yourself.
I
I
got
agree.
knowledge
She
too.
loves you.
I'm just saying you sound like you really just want to bank on just the social media world. Well, if that shit crashed tomorrow, because computers do crash. I'm not saying
They
it's
do
gonna happen, but
crash.
you know, we don't know what tomorrow may bring us. Man, motherfuckers be on some weird shit. So you know if that shit crashed tomorrow, what the
Draco,
fuck you
she's
gonna do?
looking.
What you gonna do?
Draco looking
Shit, I'll
weird.
go back to what I was doing best.
Okay, me
before
too.
before the internet,
Me
before
too.
all that shit.
Then you know we
Before
right
you
there
was
with
even,
it.
Before you was even outside, you was probably still
Maybe.
playing on the block eating ices.
Maybe.
Oh, for
Ice?
sure.
Maybe.
Oh, guaranteed.
I'm
Ice.
a
You
young
know,
boy, man.
I haven't had ice since.
Hey, I told you. You know what? Didn't I tell you? I said it was something about your. I know it was something just about your face. You just looked like you had a raunchy ass.
Something about
attitude.
those
I was
face,
like,
all those
"Damn, you
people."
okay, baby girl?
Y'all saw that? Let's
I
go back.
know. It was.
Let's go back.
I'm a young boy, man.
Yeah.
Right there. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe.
Oh, guaranteed.
Look at
I'm
right
a
on the
young
right. Right on
boy,
the
man.
right on the edge.
Hey, I told you. You know, we don't know what tomorrow may bring us. Man, motherfuckers be on some weird shit. So you know if that shit crashed tomorrow, what the fuck you gonna do?
What you gonna
Rub
do?
the eye.
Shit, I'll go back to what I was doing
Look
best.
over a little
Okay,
bit.
me
Before
too.
before the internet,
Me
before
too.
all that shit.
Then you know we
Before
right
you
there
was
with
even
it.
before you was even outside, you was probably still
Maybe.
playing on the block eating ices.
Maybe.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
boy.
Maybe.
Oh,
Up again.
guaranteed.
I'm a young
Off to
boy,
the side.
Yeah.
Don't know.
That
Hey.
attention. Where that attention at?
I told you. You know what? Didn't I tell you? I said it was something about your. I know. It was something just about your face. You just looked like you had a raunchy ass attitude. I was like, damn, you okay, baby
I
girl?
don't have that too.
That was the intro. Of them. That's them. Let's get back into the book. Don't. We're gonna go. Oh. I'm so used to pre-record videos. I was just quiet for so long. Okay. We are going to go back to the book and we're going to go page 38. 38, page 38, everybody. Page 38. Trouble talk enhances self-esteem. Why is this important? Let me read. Trouble talks enhances self-esteem. In a similar vein, sharing difficulties, shortcomings, and areas of of deficiencies in their lives is one of the major ways women bond with one another. I'm a dummy in math. I'm useless when it comes to applying new software. My kids are driving me crazy. My husband is always on business, and I'm lonely. Blah, 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 blah. These sort of interactions are ways to diminish the external power among women. If you are the one to start the trouble talk, you willingly open yourself up and thus give power to the person to whom you're speaking. Troubles talk can help if the woman you're talking to emphasizes and joins you in your pain. But it can derail you if the empathy or help isn't forthcoming. All right, we can start there. Because Sharp did the opposite. Well, he's not a woman, so, but he did the opposite. He didn't go, oh yeah, I'm struggling. This online stuff is so hard. This internet life is so hard. He said, hey, I'm gonna be good. If it goes down, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. He did not shrink himself to make them more comfortable. He went the opposite way. He shows his power to show something that they could follow. But they did not like that because trouble talk enhances self esteem. So if you do the opposite, do you get the opposite effect? Maybe. But it's surely certain that they did not like it. Whether it's right or wrong, that's not, I don't know. I mean, I'm a person who thinks the truth is always right. But the fact is, this is playing out right now. In this video, this is playing out right now. But we're going to continue.
I know it was just the face. It was just the face when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? What brings you to the? Because y'all here for exposure, cool. But there's also there's a purpose because you there to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So what is it like? What did you see in him? Did you see something in blue that you know what I'm saying? Y'all really wanted to come and fuck with him?
As we continue, I would like to say, I watched this. I watched this already, of course. But think about that word purpose. What is the purpose? He's going to be asking that a lot. Or he's going to be trying to get to that as he asks questions. And then when they answer, see if you can find their purpose. See if their answers are showing what their purpose is. Or if they have purpose.
And really try to get a shot of trying to get with him on another note, or what's the goal here?
I came here because, it's a little drafty here.
Yeah, it's drafty.
But I came here. That's okay. I came here because I'm a stripper. I want to be like a video vixen. Like, I'm really good at what I do. I can shake my ass. I'm turned as fuck. People don't understand me where I'm from because I'm really loud. I'm really extra. They think it's fake, and it's not. Like,
really
I'm pretty sure the whole world gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm the motherfucker on the table getting drunk.
Okay.
Don't care who's around. I don't give a fuck if I'm the only person in the party.
Yeah.
I came here because I feel like I am one of the definitions of the show. I am a lit ass bitch who knows how to have a good time, and I don't take no shit. And but I want, he's a rapper. Maybe one day he gonna hit me up. I need a stripper. Can you come? Or he knows other rappers. I need you for a video, so that's why I came. So I could get the exposure, but also get into that world because I'm raw.
She learned how to rap.
And because I'm also rapping. Small, so people don't look at me at first. They want to, they see it.
You ain't that damn small.
But no,
I mean, I'm not calling you fat. I'm just saying you ain't that small. You got a nice height on you.
Tiny. I'm pretty small compared to the bitches in my city where I live at now. Like in Virginia, no, you don't see that shit. But in Tampa, there's a lot of thick bitches, a lot of BBLs, a lot of this, and they'll rather tip that than see me do a forehead flip off a pole. They rather tip, like I'm saying. So I feel like this is the best way to help me get my exposure and the attention that I truly deserve. Because based off looks, you're not gonna know what I have, what talents I have.
Exposure was the word, and I'm gonna tell you this: like, you don't need it. It's not about shaking your ass. When I ask you, like, because it's all about qualities. Wouldn't you ladies agree? It's all about having qualities. If you don't have quality, shaking ass ain't always gonna do it.
But that's what I'm on the show for.
Is to shake ass.
Yeah. Like what else? Like all we do is fight. All they do is fight, box,
She stopped.
and
She
like
stopped. She's
You
about
say
to say,
fuck it,
"What
you gonna
else
be
is
a
there
one
to
off
do?"
of one. You gonna be a one of one and just shake ass.
I mean, it happened. I got into my tussles. It was what it was, but that's not what I came here for. I didn't come here to act extra and box and beat on people. I came here for a good time and show that
At least she ain't come to be on
my
people's
talent is
people.
shaking ass. I can, and I'm a pole worker. I want my own pole studio, like the Angle. I'm gonna have my own fitness line, my own pole studio, and my own strip club after all this shit is
Why
over.
didn't you get? And I ain't even talking about the game. I'm just talking about in the professional standpoint. Then why the fuck you ain't go get you a motherfucking agent
No,
and
man,
have
I'm
him
not
and
an
have him
agent.
and have him fish you around? Yeah, have him fish you around.
I
Just
don't understand all that shit. I just
Why don't you get an agent? Let them fish you around. I don't understand all the. You don't have to understand nothing. The agent understands it. The agent. All right, we're not getting into that. Excuse me. We're gonna go back to the book. We back. Page 34. Oh, Jesus Christ. 34, right? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. 54. 54. It's my first live, guys. Be kind to me. Be kind to your boy in his first live. All right, we made it. The power dead even rule. It has a little diagram on the right, but I'm going to read from the left and we're going to get to that diagram, okay? Following is an illustration of how the power dead even rule works in a harmonious relationship between two women. This doesn't really fit what was just played, but I think we can still. Following illustration is how the power dead even rule works in a harmonious relationship between two women, Rose and Amy. In this model, the large outer circles represents the woman's power, tangible external force, the tangible external force they wield, which in our society can take the form of positions at work, net worth, attractiveness, and so on. The inner circle represents their self esteem, their sense of inner power, and hidden feelings of personal strength and self worth. Alright, let's look at this diagram. Rose and relationship. Power, self esteem, power, self esteem. These are equal, like a seesaw, equal. So that means the relationship is equal, harmonious. Right here, look at this. Self esteem looks equal, but Rose got more power. She gained more power. Now things are uneven. You think that won't be a problem? It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem because they need communication. They need, what was that we were talking about? What was that? What was that phrase that we just read upon? The trouble talks. How you gonna have the trouble talks when you feel like the other person doesn't have the same troubles because they're in the. And now let's look at what just happened here, right? We had Mara. She was talking. She was talking about how she wanted to get some online money, social media money. Sharp. He came in. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. But what you gonna do in these circumstances? Are you thinking about these things? Blah blah blah. Draco, she don't like that. She getting attitude. He switches the conversation to Draco. Let's address that. Address that. That's important. That's not in the book, but that's important. You have to address that. You can't let these. It might be in the book. That's important. You can't have these problems flowing around. That's why you need to know this stuff. So when you see it, you point it out, just like he did. He saw that he didn't wait. He saw the. He said, "Oh, baby, what's going on? Oh." But now she's talking. She's explaining herself. She's a stripper. She's trying to do. She does this. She shakes her ass. That's what she does. And we're gonna see the breakdown. Let's continue. Let's continue. I'm not. You might be wondering. You're not being direct in what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm trying to paint the picture of the saying and what's happening. The saying and the action. Set in action so we can see how things are being perceived and how things are being translated inside the head. Let's continue.
To know what I know strip club. That's what I
See,
know.
you already fucking up then. Why you up in this man house? You just up in a nigga house shaking ass.
Yeah, I'm
You
up
with
in a
no
nigga house shaking
understanding.
ass with rappers,
But
so
with
I can
no,
get,
but
like,
with
in
no
music videos, like,
motherfucking
what?
understanding. I'm trying to understand your ass shaking. And what it's gonna do for you. You're like, yeah,
What
no,
does it
I
do
don't, I
for
don't
you?
understand that
I'm
shit.
gonna get exposure.
But I'm
That's what
telling you,
gonna
go
do.
get your
Like,
ass.
I don't understand what you don't understand.
Listen, I am trying to, sweetheart, I'm only trying to recommend you going and finding you somebody who can push you in that light so you can really start touching the bag now. That's all I'm saying. Don't just be moving around misusing your energy. That's all I'm saying. You misusing your energy and you putting it into the wrong place and saying, oh, I'm shaking ass over here. Okay, then why don't you go get your fucking agent and have him push you around to the strip club? I've said this shit before to bitches. I don't understand why the fuck y'all try to move around talking about, oh, I'm stripping or I'm doing this. Okay, well, if you have a following, your ass could be around the fucking country, maybe even the world,
Well, that's how I got here.
featuring.
That's how I got here, right? We all got here.
I mean,
This is
we
a
in,
stepping stone. Maybe
we
agent
in Los
gonna hit me
Angeles.
up and call me.
We ain't,
You feel me? After
sweetie.
they see all this, oh, she needs an agent. Now
Let me translate for you, for those who know. He said, "Well, I'm here," and he goes, "That means this ain't nothing. You're selling yourself short. There's a lot more than just here." But does she hear that? She might not hear that though. She might not hear that though. Why may she not hear that? She might not hear that because of this. She might not hear that because of the power of the even rule. She doesn't feel this harmonious energy. So she's not listening. Is that a fault of her? I don't know. I'm not sure. But she's not listening. She sees this. Now she's defensive. Now she feels she's defending herself instead of listening. But let's continue.
help me out. That's what I'm saying. That's all it is for the exposure.
Well, accept that information. That's all I was saying. You're telling me, well, I don't get what you're not. No, you don't understand. You don't even understand the concept of why the fuck you even shaking ass in that house. I'm trying to give your ass a genuine purpose. Because that's no genuine purpose
It is.
whatsoever.
For me, in my opinion.
Not to
For
me.
it is, though. That's
No.
nice. That's your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
It's not a fact.
I guarantee it.
It can't be a fact.
It's a fact.
It's not.
It's a
It's
fact,
not.
baby.
It's not.
It's a fact.
It's not.
They
No.
want to get in the gloves?
You really like nobody. I'm
Right,
just
I'm
looking at
You're
confused.
that
not letting me have my
Hey.
own opinion. Like, I get
Pass
this is
it on,
your
folks.
show.
shit. No, but I'm
but
just telling you
I'm
some
about to
realness.
have my own opinion.
Okay, granted, but I'm giving you
He's not
a
listening.
truth.
Okay.
Go get your ass a motherfucking agent. Why sit
I'm
there
looking
and
for an
play?
agent, y'all.
You miss, yeah, you
She's
miss.
on- she's on the defense.
Yeah, because she done fucking misused herself already. She's playing with herself.
I came up here, shake ass. I want to be a video vixen, so agents hit me
A
up.
video vixen, yeah.
Yep, I do.
How much you done got paid? So what was the highest paid gig you done got so far?
In Virginia, like $300. You know.
How are you doing? $300? Stop.
Do you not like you?
Stop.
No, I'm gonna do.
Stop.
I do it for 150. I do it for
Stop.
300. I do it for what?
Man,
what is the
you might as well
exposure?
be on in Vegas
You're
on
being
Boulder
weird.
with
You're
a
being
chip on
weird.
your
How you
shoulder.
gonna ask
No,
me a
you
question?
being
No,
weird.
you're being weird.
You know what we're going to do right now? We're going to go to... We're going to go back to one of these definitions. Which definition we're going to go? We're going to go with self-esteem. What was the definition? It said confidence in one's own worth or abilities. Self-respect. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. What page was that? Uh-oh. I think it was page 21. 21. We gotta find page 21. Yeah, let's look at that pyramid again. If you look at this, you might hear this conversation, you hear her speaking, and hear everything that's going on. And you might say, You might have a lot of different thoughts. A lot of different thoughts. So let's talk about the thought we're going to be talking about though. Why is this? Why is this going? How is going? Be it. Be it. I'm not going to be an idiot. I have ears. Sharp. He talks rough. He talks straightforward and he talks rough. But besides that, look back at this pyramid: self-esteem and power. Her self-esteem. Back to that definition: worth. He said, "How much the highest you got paid?" She said, $300. 300. She said she was gonna open up a pole studio or something. She said that was her dream. That was with 300. Mind you, I understand she's gonna get exposure. She wants to grow. I hear you. But if the most you made 300, maybe you need to listen to some people. Maybe you need that agent. Maybe you need self-esteem. That was on one side. The other side said power. Power. The ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially in the faculty or quality. The capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others of the course of events. Does she have any power in her life? Doesn't sound like it. Does she have any power in the Blueface house? It doesn't seem like it. Does she have any power in this podcast room with Sharp? He has a mic. So you can see how this nothing's equal. Nothing's equal here. And the only way she could make it equal if she was listening. If she would listen and just take this information that she could build on. But is that how women communicate? Should she be required to be taking this information? Should she be required to take this information when we know that she's in an environment to have conflict? This environment is not going to bring any resolution. If she's communicating as a woman in the workplace, just because the dynamics of how they communicate, nothing special here. It seems like a lot, but when we break it down, you see it's so simple. It's so simple. So the power dynamics is off. The self-esteem is off. Obviously, her work. If the highest she got paid was 300, I have odds. Some way somehow she could have got some money. Listen, there's animals making more money than that. I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to sound harsh. But that's where we at. We can continue this video.
150
Yep.
to shake your ass,
Yep.
getting the
Yep.
bruises and all types of
Yep.
extra
Yep.
shit all up on
Yep.
you. I
Yep.
know.
Mhm.
Get all the bruises and all the
Yep.
extra shit for 150.
I am. Yeah.
For
But
150,
you can-
I'm thinking
what
she
is
gonna
that?
be like, I did a little gig, little
Why can't she
$25,
do it to have a good
$3,500
time,
gig.
though?
Exactly.
Well, I
Exactly.
thought
Like
she was
you're
doing
doing
it for a
before.
purpose. She
At the
wants
end
to
of the
get
day,
on.
I came up
Good
here
time
to be a
off.
video
Get
vixen. So,
on.
Megan Thee Stallion, I
Okay.
can shake my ass. Hit me, like, if you need a girl, let me know. Like, that's what we're here for.
Well,
at
at
the end
least,
of the day, what is
man,
anybody really
at
in
least
this
you
fucking
know
place for?
you gonna get
what's
cheap
the-
labor out
what
this
do you think Blue Girls
motherfucker.
Club is? Like, what do you
You
think
gonna
it
get
is?
cheap labor.
What do you think
Obviously,
it is?
cheap labor.
Use a motherfucking
Cheap labor.
Like,
It's obviously
that's
some
weird.
cheap labor going on around that motherfucker, man. Because you over here talking about going and doing something for $300. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
even
did.
fly for 300.
I did.
You didn't even fly for 300.
I
Up
did.
your game. That's why I
I
told
did.
you, get
I
your
did.
agent
I
because you're
did.
playing
I
and you're
did.
selling yourself
I did.
short.
I'm not.
Had a mic. I'm not.
I'm
Like
not.
a fucking child.
I don't care.
You like 7, 8, 9 years
my
old,
God.
ain't
That's
you?
cool.
Aren't you?
That's your opinion. I don't give a fuck. what you
That's
think.
a fucking fact.
I don't care.
That's a
She is completely broken down. She is completely in defensive mode. She's not listening to a single word. I have nothing else to say. We've already established that the power that even rules is skewed. The golden triangle of relationship, power, self-esteem is not intact. It's not standing strong. And this is the result. So next time you're on the street and you see that loud lady, she's screaming, or you see that couple fighting, and it looks dirty. It's this right here. It's off. Something's missing. Something's missing.
Fact.
Opinion.
Nastiness. Just nastiness. Your attitude nasty. I
attitude's
seen it,
nasty.
but I seen that shit in your
But your
face.
attitude's
I was
nasty.
just trying to give you some game. You was the one already trying to pop that little bullshit earlier.
Okay, I'm over it. This
Right
is
or
boring,
wrong?
This is boring.
But right the fuck or wrong? Wasn't you? You was
we
like, I don't
continue
get
with
what you're
your
saying.
podcast? Can
You're
we
like, I don't
continue
get what
with
you're
your podcast?
saying.
Can we continue your show?
Hella
This is
quick
not
with
my
hella
show,
little
this is your
snide.
show. This is not my show.
Bitch,
this is your
take
show.
that shit to the
Here you
snooty
go.
fox.
Here you go.
Take
Here you
that
go.
shit up to the snooty fox. We
I
don't
even know
want it
what that
around
is.
here.
I don't even like
Heard they got the little
As we're using our senses, we can use our eyes just to look at the body language of everybody. They're done. They are done. Now, at this point, after all this has fallen, the golden triangle has fallen, the power that even rule has become uneven. Now it's conflict. Now, back to page back to page 6 of the book. Back to page 6. This is where, remember, we started with the provocations that are the provocations. Oh my god. The problems that arrive that will happen when communication is askew with women. And I think the two that we can be looking at right now is publicly making, insinuating, or insulting comments. That will come. I don't think they started insulting yet, but that's going to come. Undermine and sabotage. Undermining. They're not exactly undermining anything, but they are saying F you to his advice. They don't want to listen anymore. They're not interested anymore because the communication was to the point where they did not like it. Whether the information was right, which it was, that they should be receiving, the fact that it made them feel lesser didn't empower them because how they took it. That's where it's at, and that's where it's at. And honestly, the rest of the video, it's
channels through there 1 through 50. Shut up.
I'm Leo.
this.
Hi, I'm
Leo.
Leo.
Leo. Listen to me. What really brought you to Blueface?
A little bit
To have a
of
good
gauge
time. I
now.
wanted to have fun.
You just want to have a good
brother,
I
time.
no,
want to
she's-
have a good
yeah,
time.
smoking now.
I was locked up. I went from locked up to having a baby. Now I feel like I'm living my life.
Let's see.
Buy everybody some motherfucking
I
eggs.
said
Add. Another. Come on.
I'm what you call a boutique hotel.
There you go.
I'm looking to provide a more unique
I
experience.
shouldn't have ads.
Do you like single?
I have YouTube.
That's what you do. But when you come and you sit on some cameras or you do something, you need to present yourself as hard as you can. having a goal, not just having fun. See, that's what's weird about y'all, is because you be like,
not the
I'm out
weird
here.
word.
No, I gotta say it, because you didn't come out here for no purpose. You, like you said, I came out here to have fun and have a good
Yeah.
time.
Please checked out.
And on the way, I'm
left
getting
my
games.
10-month baby
And
back
I'm getting
home.
games
eye
at the end of the
contact.
day.
What games?
And make
I was
face.
in a promo video. I'm hanging out with people that I've never met in my life that obviously are up
and
there
we're
in
in
life.
Atlanta.
I feel like when you hang
And
out with
views.
people who got money and who are already on, it helps you elevate yourself, because that's what I want.
All right, let's say nothing that's not in this book. The idea that you just hang around the scene and then that will make you successful, I guess. Not if you don't know your purpose. Not if you don't have any clear idea of what you're going to do. Then you're just going to be around. Just going to be around. They'll be like, what do they do? Do they be around? That's what you're going to be. That's not even this book. That's just life.
I want to be like him. I want to do that. I want to do that. And I want to keep living like that. So it's
But
just
that,
motivation.
I'm going off of what you had said though in the beginning.
Yeah, I came here to have a good time.
To have a good
Just because
time.
I'm a mom doesn't mean my life stopped.
I
My life
was-
did not stop, because you know what? In my opinion, I feel like, if there's a baby does not stop you from living your life. You like to travel, take your kid. You like to do this, take your kid. Like, you put your kid onto what you like.
Okay, then why ain't he here right now?
I would never bring my son here. I'm in
Why
prison.
not? I'm saying you could have had him close to you.
I could.
Then why not have did that?
I need a break.
You needed
And
a
I
break.
deserve it. And I deserve it.
You needed a
I'm a
break.
single mom, so I deserve my break. I deserve to have a good time.
Well,
A
I say-
3-week good time.
A 3-week good time.
Yes. OnlyFans is going up. I don't even post on it, and it's going up
Your OnlyFans so far?
$800.
$800.
And I never posted.
Wow.
I've never.
The
Yeah,
money you made off your OnlyFans so far?
$800.
$800.
And I never posted.
Wow.
I've never posted on there.
And you've never posted?
Never posted.
$800.
$800.
A
I've only been here
whopping
for 3 weeks.
$800.
I literally I'm only
Well,
getting
for
like
300.
1,000 followers. So therefore, that's a come up
Hey,
to
you
me.
keep looking up over there. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
God.
Because because it's just your face.
Because like
That
we,
shit bothered
we
the
don't got
fuck
money like
out
you,
me.
my dude. Like that's good money.
But you can
That's
get it
something.
like me.
That's something.
You can get it if you
and it's
listen,
something.
dumb
And it's
dumb.
something.
And that's why we
Okay,
here.
dumb dumb,
You
I'm
can
like,
get
hey,
it.
You not gonna keep
Come
coming
on,
for
my
her.
dude.
You don't need to sit there and put your pom-poms up
You
for her. She
keep.
grown.
No, it don't
Exactly.
matter.
She's
It don't
over the age of
matter.
21.
You keep coming
That
for
is
her,
not
though.
your
That's
daughter.
exactly
No,
my
she keeps
papa.
sitting up
my
over there.
friend.
But she
She can
keeps sitting
feel
over there
how
making
she
all them little
feel.
faces
It
and like
don't
she's
matter.
bored.
It
If
don't
your ass
matter.
bored,
Good,
get the fuck up and
good.
get your
No,
ass
'cause what you're
out.
saying is bullshit.
Since you want to
Like,
sit
I'm
over there and
not
look
going
tired,
nowhere. I'm staying right here.
snooty
I'm
fox
staying
for
right
you
here.
She ain't
tonight.
no snooty.
Stay right here.
She don't like how you
29.99.
coming. She don't like how
Snooty
you
fox for
coming.
you.
Like you trying to
Boom. Put
he
that bitch in the
downplaying
snooty
everything.
fox.
Am I tripping or
No, that
what?
bitch
weird.
sucks.
Nah, you
Don't
suck,
act like you
nigga.
suck.
You
I don't care.
suck.
Fuck you talking
Yo,
about?
nigga,
And
your
you keep
aura
trying to talk. No,
suck.
but
It
you
don't
keep trying to talk. Why
matter. It
you
don't
keep trying to
matter.
speak?
Cause
Oh,
stop
'cause you the
speaking to her.
nigga. 'Cause
Maybe,
you the nigga.
maybe,
I forgot.
maybe,
That is what you
maybe,
said.
maybe.
You said you
It
had
don't
some
matter.
balls
It
in the
don't
dick.
matter. It don't
Bitch, I tried to
matter,
look for the
nigga.
bulge. I ain't see nothing.
Right here.
There's no
Believe me,
bulge.
right here.
What you fucking her
right here.
with? Your feelings?
It don't matter. What I'm
What you
fucking a
fucking her
bitch
with?
with.
Your
What you
feelings?
fucking your bitch with, nigga.
Bitch,
I
long,
don't ask
strong.
that.
Well, I think you guys got the gist. I think we all learned something today. Listen, whatever, no matter how trashy this conversation was, no matter how much cursing went around, no matter how many names that were called, at the end of the day, there are two tools that can be used, implemented to help you and the woman that you know being helping and yourself create better environments. The going triangle: power, self esteem, builds relationships. And the power doesn't even rule. Keep these aspects in mind, and you'll always have all the tools that you need to successfully maneuver yourself in a company of women. Thank you for watching. Please do better. All right, how do I get out here? There we go.